Hi, this is the pre-K Sunday School lesson for this coming Sunday, November 25th. Sunday school is at 10 o'clock in the sanctuary building, in the old room where it always is. So the pre-K story is called A Shepherd's Music. This is the story card that will be in there. It's pretty short, as you can see. This is from 1 Samuel chapter 16, verses 14 through 23. And so the story is about King Saul, who is very sad, and this boy David is called in to play music for him on, they talk about it on the story. They use the word harp in the story. In the actual lesson plan, he's on what's called a lyre, which is like a small harp. And so I have some pictures printed out for the kids because I think talking about the differences and what that musical instrument is might be interesting for them. So there's a couple of questions that I think, so David plays music and the king feels better. He's soothed by the music. And so the idea is thinking about from this story, how can we respond to the needs of others? And like David did for King Saul, but also talking about, I think with the kids, what soothes them or calms them, because I can't say that word. So the wonder and reflect questions they're the good ones I like are, I wonder what King Saul felt sad about, and I think that's a good thing to ponder for little kids who you think being a king is like the greatest thing, and yet why would he have a reason to be sad? Why do most people have reasons to be sad? I wonder what songs David played, and I wonder how you help others. In addition to those, I wrote down some, and I can put these in the email. What music soothes you? What else calms you besides music, right? Is it being read to? Is it being in a quiet place? Something like that. Talking to kids even at this young age about, are they starting to learn to play an instrument, which I think is always interesting. And then what can you do to help people be calm if you don't play an instrument, right? What are the ways we can see people in need and help them? So these are the pictures I have for you. This is the lyre, and then I just printed out a harp as well to show the kids the difference. It plays similar sounding music because you have these strings that you pull across, right? And the activity, the craft, is actually going to be taking these pictures, and I have 4 of each of them, so they can, if there's not that many kids, they can do one of each, or if they want to just pick which one they like better. And there'll be some ribbons, and they're going to glue ribbons along the strings to make their strings very colorful. This is cardstock, so it'll be easier to glue stuff onto. And then there's also a CD player in that childcare room that we can bring into the classroom for the little kids. And while they're doing their activities, they can be listening to some music, which might just to go along with the theme of a shepherd's music. So I'll send you the copies of the lesson, the story, and this video. And then if there's other things within the lesson that you want to do with the kids, that's great too. Anything that you feel is appropriate. Awesome. Thank you so much, and let me know if you have any questions.